Hey everyone, welcome back to the B-Movie Bunker. Today we're going back to 2011, all the way back to 2011, to look at The Grey, brought to us by Joe Carnahan, starring Liam Neeson. I'm kind of doing this in honor of Liam Neeson having another movie out right now, which I haven't seen yet, but I plan to because I see Liam Neeson movies when I can, and this is one that actually slid by me, even though when I saw the trailers, I wanted to see it. Kind of glad I waited, because if I had paid theater prices for this movie, I would have been much more disappointed than I actually am with this film. Basic premise: plane crashes in Alaska with a bunch of dudes on it, and then one by one they're picked off by these wolves. You know, the classic, that man versus nature, or nature versus man, whichever way you want to put it. Except the nature in this isn't all that natural. The wolves in this are like these giant genetic, it's like they grabbed wargs out of Lord of the Rings and threw them into Alaska, because these things are not normal wolves at all. Obviously they had to make wolves scarier, I guess. I mean, I would think just being hunted by a pack of normal wolves would be scary enough when you don't have really any weapons for the most part, aside from some sticks and torches, but hey. And the trailers, I understand this movie came out a while ago, so most of you already know what it's all about, but just the trailers led you to believe that this was going to be, Liam Neeson, Wolf Puncher. That's what I was hoping for, was, Liam Neeson, the Wolf Puncher. He'd be like, he'd be sitting there squared off against the wolf, and and like the wolves just ate one of his buddies, and just still sitting there chewing on a femur, and he'd be like, I don't have any dog food, but what I have are a certain set of fists. Fists that have learned to punch wolves like you. That's what I wanted. I wanted him punching wolves. And he does it like once, and then like they cue up like he's going to punch more later, but you never actually see it. They leave that part to the imagination. What happened next? What happened is I wanted to see Liam Neeson punch some motherfucking wolves is what I wanted. I wanted Liam Neeson Wolf Puncher. That would have been amazing. That would have been everything I wanted in a film. Liam Neeson Wolf Puncher. Instead, I get Liam Neeson Wolf Punch, and sit around and argue, and then drag guys through the snow and argue, and now that guy got eaten by a wolf and argue, and another guy got eaten by a wolf and argue. So, I mean, just the level of testosterone in this was kind of a little too high for even my enjoyment in an action film. Too much testosterone in it was an action movie. It really wasn't all that exciting or action-packed. It was just an average, okay, I watched it, what's next? So, on a scale of 1 to 10, that's kind of what this was. This was a, what's next? I want to watch something else, because that didn't get over any craving I had at all, unless I had a craving for meh. I don't get a craving for meh very often, so it's not what I go into for a movie, especially when I'm expecting Liam Neeson punching wolves. That's what I was hoping for, and I kind of knew going in that it wasn't going to live up to that, because I know people had seen it already, and there wasn't all that much wolf punching, but I held out hope that maybe he'd just get in some really good punches on a wolf. I wanted to see him just deck a wolf and just like, pow, and punch the jaw right off the thing or something, something cool like that, but no. We don't get any of that. We get the wolf chewing on me, kind of, these half-hearted kind of, you're wrestling with some guy punch. So, that's all I really have for this one. It was a big ball of what's next. What can I watch now? Because, meh. So, that's all I have for this one. Till next time, why don't you all stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks. Oh, and coming up, I don't know what I'm doing yet, but it's going to be something special, because it's going to be episode number 20. Oh, I can't do it. It's not 20, or it's, I can't do another 0, so I can't do, it's episode 200. So, I can do it this way. I can do 2, and then these are zeros. Zeros for 200. 200? Do I want to? Whatever. Episode 200 is coming up. So, if you have suggestions of what I should do, let me know. I want to do something special for episode 200. And I want to start doing these more often than, once every 5 weeks. So, episode 200 is a new era, a new age for the B-Movie Bunker. Looking forward to the future. That's all I have for this one. Later, folks.